Okay, so time now is 6:50 a.m. on February 1st. Uh yep, it's February 1st. I know, it's crazy. Say hello to my children. So yeah, I slept from 9 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. I woke up once at around 3 a.m. or yeah, 2 a.m. I woke up once at 2 a.m. and I continued to sleep. So yeah, I should have slept earlier. I know 9 p.m. is abnormally early for me, but I really want to keep this jet lag. I have 2 weeks to resolve this jet lag. I just want to enjoy this jet lag for a little longer. Again, waking up right now, it's like pure darkness outside. And this feeling is kind of awesome. Yeah, at around 9 a.m., while I just was going to bed, the Chinese roommate came into the apartment again and ate his dinner, I guess, um, while listening to music or something. Not listening to music, while watching YouTube videos. But, yeah, at least he's not Cindy. At least he's not blasting Beyonce's Renaissance or something. So yeah, I ran out of time last night, so I really had to catch up today because today is literally the deadline for Long Beach application and LMU application. And I checked the LMU application website yesterday, and it's kind of weird because aside from the portfolio, it also needs my college transcript and my Duolingo. And I'm like, oh wow, right. Because aside from UCL and USC, other private schools probably would want your English sufficiency proof too. And I completely forgot that LMU and probably Chapman would also need something like that. So, damn, damn. I hope I really finish everything like that in time. I really don't know what to do for the college transcript stuff. Like, do I email the college so that they could send it to LMU, or will LMU email the college instead and they would send on my behalf? Like, I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, aside from the LMU stuff, I also need to finish the cloud busting trailer. I also wanna look for job employment, look for filming opportunities, job opportunities, whatever. Let's make that today's goal. And then today, after the sun is up, I would like to go to Nija Market and buy more food, more starch, maybe some drinks, the lemon tea drink, probably. I don't know. I don't want to eat like this all over again. Meat, vegetables, blah 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 blah. I just want to get real fucking creative with my cooking. Okay? I'm so happy that I wrote down almost everything I ate back in Hong Kong, day by day, including snacks and drinks. And I also took a few photos of the food I've eaten at home so that I would remember, and I would try to recreate them here, dish by dish. We can start off simply with cabbage, mushroom, and carrots fried, but this time I add chicken powder and sugar. And then in the future, I would like to try steamed eggs, steamed fish. Steamed fish would be amazing, honestly. If I could do that, it would be amazing. I want to brew soup and congee. I want to what else? The canned tomato lean pork thing. That should be pretty easy to make. I need to find canned tomatoes, and as far as lean pork goes, I'll look at Wii, honestly. I also want to get creative with what I drink. I wanted some hot chocolate, truth be told. I completely forgot to buy that in Ralph's. I also completely forgot to buy a tissue box yesterday in Ralph's. It's fine, I got tissue, right? But I need more, is just all I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, not much else. Really not much else. Um, yeah, hopefully I'm a little bit more efficient today. And that's pretty much it for today. Nothing's planned. And that's a good thing. You know, I don't need to have my schedule packed completely anymore. Just give me some rest. I realized I really couldn't, my ass just couldn't rest. You know, the last few days of round two have been pure torturous hell. And then the moment I got to Japan, it's just like, oh, Asakusa, oh, Akihabara, oh, I was actually really fucking tired. I just wanted to sleep. And then the moment I got back to Hong Kong, I get to rest a little bit, but then my schedule started to get packed again. Not super packed, but still somewhat packed, you know. Oh, lunch with Natalie, lunch with Pink, short film, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. But it was nice because the pacing of my life in Hong Kong is a lot chiller. But then the last few days happened, and then it's short film, and then LARP, and then me running to my mom's headquarters, running out of breath, and then my final lunch with Natalie, Japanese pancakes, which is so fucking nice, by the way. Um, but also I just remembered Leia owes me $50 for the dessert in Menkei, the shaved ice. Yeah. Um, yeah, and then now it's a good thing that I got to rest a little bit. So let's rest up a little bit. You know, let's enjoy this slowness for a while. I know Pepper's somewhere here. You know, I wonder if I'll run into Pepper today during when I go to Nijia Market. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Pepper. I really don't care about her anymore, which is a great thing. I let go of her so fast. I don't like her. I like her as a friend, I guess. Actually, I'm not even sure about that. Like, maybe we can't even be fucking friends at this point. I wonder what's going to happen on the first day of the photography class. I really, really wonder. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of jealous that Alba got to meet Roger Deakins. I thought Alba to me gives the impression of a very shy, socially awkward girl, like a very quiet girl back in high school, you know, back in her Japanese high school. And she probably would carry some of that here, but then no, she comes here and she joins the fucking ISF. She fucking secretly helps out with the Japan Student Association, the JSA. She makes a short film with the help of 20 other people. She got to meet fucking Roger Deakins, right? Like, holy crap. I don't know. But then again, I don't want this to be competition. It's fine being an outsider, you know. On Film 33, I don't want to come off like a people's person, like everybody just knows me, but I want to be a little quiet, a little eccentric on the side. That would really help me grow my personality. I want to dress a little weirder, and I want people to know that I'm not a people's person. I want to give off that vibe, so that's my goal. So yeah, you never know. All right, it's breakfast time. Ooh. Okay, yes, it's breakfast time, and we got how many types of donuts here? So the regular 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a difference? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one that's just a circle with no hole in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 types. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Let's arrange it nicely. All right, let's go for the original first. Let's go for this one because it's a little damaged, right? This one, and then probably this one because it's a little damaged. All right, Long Beach. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, time now is 8:14 p.m. and yeah, so I've run into a bit of a conundrum, unfortunately. So apparently for CSU Long Beach, one of the things I have to do is to take an art history class. before I get in. And it's kind of weird because on assist.org, where you can find the agreement between my college and CSU Long Beach, the classes you have to take in my college first before you go there. It does say I need to take art history. I just found out about this, but it also does say that from fall 2023 onwards, you don't really need it. So what does that mean? Does that mean from fall 2023 onwards, as an applicant, I don't need it? Or does that mean from fall 2023 as a student, I don't need it? Because that's totally different. If I don't need it as an applicant, then I'm fucked because I'm not applying in fall. Right now it's winter and I'm applying it now. But as a student, okay, well, I guess I don't have to take art history. Don't get me wrong, I love art history, but I'm already full. My units for spring, the quota, they're already full. I got film 33, I got photography 1, photography 2, and political science 51. There's 4 classes, and that's already really fucking enough. So, in the event that I actually have to take art history class, first of all, I'm not going to pay an extra $1,300 US just to take another class like that. I cannot. I'm only fucking myself over, okay? Yeah, so an extra 3 units for my art history class is like $1,300 US. Not only am I paying a shit ton of money just so that I could get into CSU Long Beach, and that's a maybe. It's not even guaranteed. B, I'm also fucking myself over because film 33 is a humongous class, and if I have film 33 alongside with political science and photography and then art history, I'm going to be overwhelmed, and I don't want that. I know what it's like to be overwhelmed. I cannot. Last semester I was already so overwhelmed I wanted to die. I can't do this semester. So in the event that I actually do need art history, I'm going to probably drop political science, as much as I love political science. And it's not the end of the world, actually, because once I get into uni, I could take political science as well. I know it's kind of whack, but I could potentially do that. But yeah, it just sucks. Besides, uni education is a lot better. It's just that it's cheaper here in my community college, and I want to just focus solely on film in uni. But yeah, sure, political science. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna drop political science and then add art history. That way I don't have to pay any more money. Alright, it's getting more and more complicated. So I thought to myself, okay, I could just drop political science and then add art history. But then I realized, hold on, what if I cannot drop political science? I mean, sure, in UCLA GE, I don't have to finish the entire GE. I actually can finish maybe a half of it and then complete the other half after I transfer it. That's totally fine. But what if the GE for USC is different? The GE for UCLA is like that, but it's different for GE for USC, right? So I checked the GE for USC, and now it's saying that there are 6 core literacy categories in which 8 courses are required. All students must complete 1 course in each of these. What? So I have to actually finish the USC GE? I don't know, because if that's the case, then I'm actually fucked. Because if you look at category B, I've done none, and it's 2 courses required, and I've done none of these. 1 course required, film, easy. 2 courses required, anthropology 222, 222, easy, right? Category D, biology 3, done. Category E, chem 11, done. Category F, math 21, Done. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, 40 something dollars. We got lemon tea, this vegetable, mochi ice cream, sandwich, cup noodle, gyoza. For tonight, kimchi pork rice, cup of jelly, and 2 russet potatoes. God. Bro. Fuck. What the fuck? Oh, thank God. Okay. Shit. Graduate admission transfer. Okay. I guess that's it. Sign with mouse or finger? Alright, let's do it. I'm swapping Political Science 51 with Art History 2. Yes. Whew, there we go. Oh, there are extra fees? No way. Oh, never mind. I'm good. Alright, so time now is 1:09. Yeah, let's quickly give some updates. So I went to Nijo Market at around 10 a.m. Went there, bought a bunch of shit. I really bought so much food just within the last couple of days and today. It's like $130 something worth of food. But it's good because I'm stacking up my fridge again, you know. And I'm also not buying food off of a list. Like I usually have a buying list, but I don't do that now, which is good. I'm a lot freer. And I also don't plan what to eat anymore. It's just one of the many things that I plan to change in 2023. Like, I'm not gonna use a watch list for watching movies. And I'm also, yeah, I also try not to plan as hard as I would, unless I'm really pressed for time. But yeah, I bought some food back home and then I ate lunch. I came back home and I was gonna unlock the door, and then for some reason the door is already unlocked in this apartment, which is really weird. I went in and a broom came out of nowhere, and then a Latina, maybe in her 30s, was like, "Oh, I'm cleaning." Okay, sure, must be the building. This must be like one of those things. Like I called the building a while back and they said they were gonna send cleaners soon, so maybe she's the cleaner. And so I'm like, fine, you know, it's not the first time this has happened. And then I went to my room and oh my God, what the fuck has happened? The gray rug was here on the table. And then the bathroom is just, everything's like messed up. Like this thing's opened and the bucket is in the shower place. Like everything's just messed up. And my very, very sacred personal shower towel is hanging right here, and I'm not gonna let anyone else even touch it. So yeah, I had to immediately hide the towel. So yeah, after that I just let her clean, and I don't know what the fuck. It's never happened before, but she was gonna throw away my shit, right? I had some empty. Is that a mosquito? Yeah, I had some empty. Oh, jeez. Yep, it's a mosquito. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on, you motherfucker. Okay. I didn't get it, did I? Nope. Did I get it? Nope. I just cannot for the life of me. I just cannot for the life of me. Okay. Great. But yeah, as you can probably tell, the cleaners have never done this before, but she was gonna throw away my shit. Like I have some empty bottles here, and I know they're empty. This is not fucking empty, but they're still useful. Like, what if something happens? Like, the soap container is gone or something. Like, I would need another container. It's good for me to keep these containers. And he was gonna throw away everything. He was gonna throw away my fucking bag. I'm hanging it here dry so that I could reuse it in the future. So I immediately picked it up from the trash. I'm so fucking happy that I'm here when the cleaner was here. Because otherwise I would just lose all this stuff. But yeah, he threw away Jacob the Chinese roommate's protein powder, and I wanted to take it back for him, but then I'm like, okay, it really is empty. It really feels empty. So yeah, anyways, that's that. But yeah, hey, at least my bathroom feels cleaner. My mirrors are very crystal clear now, so that's nice. My floor is definitely cleaned. She took out the trash over there as well. But yeah, sheesh. So that's one thing. So I had lunch while she was cleaning, which is Oaxaca black beans and corn from yesterday, and then some small sandwiches from Nijio Market. I realized this is not enough calories. But yeah. After that, I just, came back to my room and I did what I did. I called the counselor. So yeah, while I was shopping in Nijio Market, Eric responded to me on Instagram. I asked Eric about the art history class because, again, earlier this morning I found out that I have to take art history to go to Long Beach. And Eric didn't say yes or no, but he responded saying, oh, well, what are the classes are you going to take next semester? Because you already have 13 units enrolled, right? 16 would be too much. So I assume that's a yes. So I've asked the counselor. I went to Zoom and I asked the counselor, and it was this Japanese woman, this 30-something maybe Japanese woman. And at first I thought, oh, what if she doesn't know about transfer? Because this isn't transfer counseling. This is international student counseling, and it's a little different. But turns out she's very freaking helpful. So I told her my issue. I told her I'm studying film, and today I have to submit my LMU and Long Beach application and all that. And yeah, and then she immediately checked for me. She went to the requirement Long Beach film agreement from my college to Long Beach, and then checked the website again and found out that I have to indeed take art history. And there's this weird thing on assist.org on the PDF saying that from fall 2023 onwards you don't need it, but it's very vague and she's not sure what it means. And in the actual Long Beach website, it doesn't say that. It does say that I have to take art history. So for safety purposes, if she were me, she said if she were me, she would take art history. Also, she found out that it's not art history 11, it's art history 2 that I have to take, Western art history. So, fine. Good to know. And if it weren't for her, I wouldn't know. And then afterwards, I talked about the political science issues. So, I can just add art history onto my next semester, but I don't wanna because it's extra money and it's also extra time. So she advised me to drop political science class. So I asked her if it's okay if I do that because that's for USCGE. And turns out I don't have to finish the entire USCGE as expected, but I didn't know because I didn't know where to look. But she went to the USCGE PDF file to explain, oh, actually, you don't have to finish all 8 of the USCGE courses. You only need to finish 6. And it's so fucking perfect because that's exactly my situation right now. I've done 6 out of 8. That's actually perfect. I just finished 6. And USC prefers if I finish 6 and take 2 more there, which means that if I take 7 here in this college after a transfer, I'll still take 2 more. If I take 8 here, I'll still have to take 2 more. So it's perfect. So if I do get into USC, I'll take political science there. So that basically resolves everything, and thank God that the art history classes are still opened here. Another thing is, Eric also talked about, out of curiosity, I asked Eric about, how's his 2-minute short film going? Because on the 19th, we have to hand in the 2-minute short film for Long Beach. And he said, oh yeah, I haven't done it yet. So he was gonna ask when I am free so that I could help him. And I said, oh yeah. And he said he doesn't have a camera. And I said, Christian has a camera. I have a camera too, but I'd rather he use Christian's camera because A, I don't want people touching my camera. B, I only have a 16-35 lens. That's not good enough. So yeah, that's that. And then, yeah, I also spoke to the counselor about, LMU college transcripts because I need to submit my college transcripts to LMU. Turns out I have to do it myself, and there is a web page in my college website where I could order and send college transcripts from my college to whatever university, and I had no idea about that before. And it costs, but the first 2 times I do it, it's free. So I just sent it to LMU. Now, yeah, it's going to take time for the college to send it to LMU, probably maximum a week, but according to the counselor, LMU will wait. So I'm going to take her word for that. And then not much else. So that's pretty much it today so far. And it's already quite late. Even though it's like 1:20 right now, to me it's like 4 p.m. So I'm going to cook myself some dinner in about 3-4 hours. In about 3 hours, maybe 4. And yeah, that's it for today. Whew. Well. Cheers. All right, time now is 7:28. Let's wrap it up. I just had dinner, which is the pork kimchi rice, which is very dry and tasteless and bland, and then a chicken thigh, and then the choy sum. Very bad meal. I give it a 2 out of 10, maybe a 3 out of 10. It's really filling as well, and not even in a good way. Uh, like it just fucking sucks that I have to eat shit like this. God damn, I really need to figure out how to cook better. Yeah, that's for a little later. So right now, let's just wrap it up. I actually spent a hefty amount of time today in the afternoon, maybe about a couple hours, just finishing my editing for my Bloody Valentine. And ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I finished the whole fucking thing. I edited all the sound. I made sure the sound clips. I tried my best. It's so ugly to me. It sounds so bad to me because some sound clips in My Bloody Valentine just is not from the Zoom recording, but from the wireless Rode, and the wireless Rode sounds a little worse than the Zoom, and that's fine. If it sounds a little worse, it's fine. If it's consistently like that, then it's forgiven. But then some scenes sound better with the Zoom recording, and then some shots are better with the Zoom recording, and then some shots don't even have Zoom recording. So I ended up trying to mash the two together in a very awkward way. And then I overlaid a room tone on top, which makes it even more awkward. So it's like awkward and kind of jarring at a few points. But I really tried my best to make it sound as smooth as possible. And then I add a few sound effects. Some sound effects are just too goofy. So I really tried my best to make it as less goofy as possible. And then I spent some time making the end credits, which I'm particularly proud of. Probably my favorite part in the entire short film. It's the end credits. So yeah, I can't wait to premiere this on February 14th. So yeah, so I'm going to, right now it's 6:30. I think I'm gonna go to bed in about 2 hours. I'm already feeling sleepy now, honestly. Oh fuck, I'm already feeling sleepy now. I don't have time to watch White Noise again, which is fine. Again, no pressure. I'm gonna edit the trailer for Cloud Busting. I'm gonna finalize my LMU application. My Long Beach application is completely done, by the way. Like after my Zoom call with the international counselor, I set my in my Long Beach application, supplementary application, I set my art history class from not planned to planned. Oh yeah, well, Long Beach is actually not finished because on the 19th I have to submit my portfolio. But aside from that, Long Beach for now it's over. And then today after I'm done with LMU, well, tomorrow I'll have free time. So maybe I'll watch White Noise tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah, for the next 2 hours I'll edit the Cloud Busting trailer, and then I will look for job opportunities, filming opportunities, and then I think that's pretty much it. And yeah, it feels nice. Again, the whole apartment. I have the whole apartment to myself. It feels like a hotel room almost. It feels like a giant hotel room. This in particular, my room feels like a hotel room because I can spend hours here and it's fun. I will not get bored. I have my laptop. I can sleep if I want. I have a bit of snacks here and there. I have the bathroom there. I got my clothes there. It's just all in one room. It's basically my entire apartment in one room. And then of course there's outside, which I can go around as well, but this room is just good stuff. It's really good stuff. I feel really relaxed. It didn't really strike me until recent, like right now, but I've spent 3 days in round 3 already. It's crazy. And yeah, 3 days just gone by really, really fast. Like, in comparison with December 15th, 16th, 17th, right? In comparison with, what did I do on December 18th? Whoa, I actually forgot. 17th is the day I went out with Zara. Day 2 is Zara, and then the weed meeting, the weed meetup. The weed up. What did I do on the 18th? Oh yeah, I think the 18th is just I went to church and I had the haircut and then packed. yeah, so December 15th, 17th, 18th, I went to have hot pot dinner with uh, Potter, JT, and Pepper, and then went to Pepper's place, and then had makeup on for the first time and played a drinking game. And then on the 16th, I went outing with Zara, and I went around and watched a movie and AMC, blah 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 blah. And then that so much happened on those 3 days. Like I had my sweetest, most beautiful moment with Pepper on December 15th, and that's uh, Pepper's birthday. And then on Potter's birthday, went to his place, his host family, to have dinner, and then the weed meetup, which was memorable, not in a good way. And then yeah, it's just, and then I met John L on that day as well. It's ridiculous. And then compared to these 3 days, like just the last three, right? Um, January 30th, 31st, February 1st. And I highly doubt tomorrow is going to be any more eventful. So yeah, another thing I had to mention is while having dinner, one of my old friends, I really don't know what to call him, just the guy who was a friend of Arthur during Form 1, during the Arthur's War. He's studying theater in San Francisco. Um, and he asked me a favor, and that is his friend needs a place to stay because he's stranded in LA. And as much as I want to help him, I also don't really want to because this room is mine. And also, it's part of the apartment rules to not have friends stay over. To be fair, if I read the lease, it says 4 days max, I think, or a week max or something. But I don't know. It's just yeah. But anyways, I turned it down. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really tired. Alright, uni application, LMU, creative portfolio. Okay. The material type. Digital portfolio. Oh? What? This is it, right? Is this it? Alright, time now is 7:24 a.m. on February 2nd. Yeah, so, I just woke up. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I slept from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. It's kind of sad that I'm sleeping later and later every single day. While it's totally fine because 10 p.m. is really, really early in my standards. I always sleep somewhere between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. But again, I want to keep the jet lag. So I really want to sleep even earlier tonight, maybe 8:30 p.m. So let's hope that happens. I actually woke up at around 3 a.m. today. Yeah, today's sleep was kind of rough for me, unfortunately. I think that's because I had 3 days of perfect sleep, essentially. And I just, when you sleep so good, your body just realizes you sleep so well, so it tries to mess you up in the next sleep. So yeah, I woke up like 5 times today. I spent a lot of time rolling around my bed. It wasn't very good. I had a very weird dream though. I think I was in a school trip of sorts, and I was with many other people of many different ethnicities. Really, being in LA vibes. And one day, in one of the games we're playing, there's Dean Norris who plays Hank in Breaking Bad. He was stuck, like he got tangled by some wires or something, and then he he got like tied by his feet, and then suddenly his feet got chopped off, both of them. And it's not like completely chopped off feet, it was like half chopped off, like halfway the feet, like half of his feet is still there. And it was so ugly and traumatizing. And because of that, we all stopped the game and we all stopped the activity, and the entire school trip got canceled, and everybody's mourning about him as if he died. Maybe he did die, and then everyone just fell into chaos, and there's a lot of drama between other members. I think Pepper's in that game as well, or something, or someone that represents Pepper, because I was supposed to be friends with this person, but I didn't go along with her. Instead, I said fuck it, and I went along with someone else. There was this cosplay model who was the really tall white girl who is kind of muscular and has big boobs and ass. And I was like, fuck, I gotta follow her. So I socialized with her. She's really nice, and she carried me because she's really tall. She carried me around. Like I was on her back, and she was like naked or something. And she drove in her car, and I sat in the back seat, and we just drove off to somewhere. And then we drove back to the school trip camp. So yeah, it was really really weird. But yeah, that's basically. I don't know, and that's pretty much it. So I don't have anything planned to do today, unfortunately. Like yesterday, there's the LMU stuff. There's the cloud busting. Yesterday was actually so fucking productive. It's actually quite amazing, given that I finished the cloud busting trailer. I actually completed the entire My Bloody Valentine short film. Yes, My Bloody Valentine short film. I'm actually done with it. I originally planned to just finish the Chapman slash LMU slash CSU Long Beach version of My Bloody Valentine, but I told myself, you know what, might as well finish the whole thing officially. So I actually finished the whole thing, and I'm really happy about it. Yeah, I also finished the Long Beach applications, the supplemental. So yeah, yesterday was actually quite productive. Today, on the other hand, I don't have much to do. I'm not gonna go outside today because I have nothing planned. I already have a lot of food in my fridge and my cabinets. I'm gonna enjoy that. Um, yeah, and then I don't know why at around 7 a.m. somebody came out of their bedroom door and rushed outside towards the apartment main door and slammed it. I don't know who the fuck it is. It may be my Jacob. It may be my roommate, Jacob the Chinese guy. It may be the woman roommate. But either way, that's kind of messed up. But anyways, like I said, today I have nothing planned. I got nothing to do. So that should be good because that gives me a lot of space and time to edit my Japan vlog, to watch the movie White Noise, to rewrite the version. I planned to rewrite the version in January, but then again, of course, I didn't have the time to do that because I had short films and uni I have to deal with. But right now, I have a little time frame. I can rewrite the version. I can do that actually. So I'm gonna do that. And then I think that's pretty much it. I spoke with Betsy, the film club woman, last night a little bit, asking her about the Monkey Paw production. Because again, yesterday I was gonna look for job opportunities, look for filming opportunities, and yikes, I asked her about it and she said, ooh, ouch, the deadline was yesterday. So yeah, you know how a couple days ago I was like, it can wait for tomorrow. Well, it couldn't. I just jinxed myself there. I just cursed myself there. I lost. I checked the Monkey Paw production, and I asked Betsy, like, is it okay for international students to join this internship as well? And she said, yeah, you should be good. So, well, rip, there goes that chance of me working for Jordan Peele. That would have been fucking amazing. But yeah, hopefully in internships and job opportunities in the future, I would latch onto it more faster, more head on, and more bravely. So that's that. And then not much else. I mean, truth be told, for the following few days, I have nowhere to go as well because nobody's inviting me anywhere. Um, Cliff is still in Malaysia. Leslie's still in China. Pepper and Potter won't invite me anywhere. I think JT's in Hong Kong right now. But I can hang out with Thomas if I want to. I mean, if there's one person who desperately needs to find someone to hang out, it will be Thomas. And so that's that. And then once Cliff comes back, I'll be hanging out with him. Eric, I may hang out with Eric and Christian as well because Eric needs to film his 2-minute short film. So yeah, I went to Discord and looked for more filming opportunities, but then I couldn't find a lot actually. I don't know why, but there should be more coming up. So because it's not, new semester hasn't really begun yet, so there should be more coming up. So I'm gonna latch onto them like more and more and more. So yeah, Cliff hasn't made his short film, so I'm gonna help out with Cliff, and Eric, I'm gonna help out with him. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, not much else. Not much else for today. I realized that the girl who played the female main character in my short film that I just made, she is such a pepper. Like, okay, she isn't 100% pepper. She's even sluttier and even more Hong Konger than Pepper. I don't know how basic she is because I've known her for one day, but after looking at her IG, like, holy shit, I've casted the right person. She's the exact type of person I was looking for, almost. Like, she's cute. She puts a lot of makeup on her face for no reason, like Pepper. And then she has like 3,900 followers, and she posts photos of herself in her bikini, and she's not flat too, so she has something to show off. And she's also into indie stuff like My Little Airport and Per Se, but I don't know how indie she does get. She's like, and she turns her phone around and looks at her phone case and puts makeup on herself, like puts lipsticks on herself. Like, that's such a Pepper move. Like, that's such a damn good casting choice. This is like, I was gonna go with my former Orange House captain, but she radiates more of a happy, jolly vibe. This girl radiates more of a slutty, indie, artsy, Hong Kong girl vibes, and this one works even better. I feel like this is like not casting Jackie Chan, but casting Ke Huy Quan for Everything Ever All at Once. This is a very damn good casting choice. So I'm really happy with that. And I didn't have to correct her lines all that much, even though from time to time I have to, but I didn't have to most of the time because she already sounds similar to what I have in mind because she is that person. So this is actually quite amazing. So yeah, I'm just okay, I'm not hearing things. Okay. Well, that's that. Alright, it's 8:27. I just finished a chocolate milk cereal. I actually plan to eat peanut butter toast banana today because I got bread, I got banana, and I'm 100% sure I have peanut butter left. But then for some reason, there's no peanut butter. It's completely gone. I don't know why. So now even though I've bought tons of food already in the last 3 days, I'm still missing a lot of stuff, like peanut butter, don't know where the fuck it went, honey, half the bottle of honey is gone, and I forgot to buy starch, like potatoes. I have pasta, but I don't have pasta sauce. I have pasta sauce, but it's moldy, it's from 1.5 months ago. You know what? Screw it, I'll go to Ralph's again today. It's gonna be quick Ralph's, it's not gonna take a lot of time. I just need more food. Besides, I really cannot think of what to eat for lunch and dinner and then so on and so forth in the future. Like, yeah, I have like 3 types of meats. I have chicken thighs, I have steaks, and like I have 2 steaks and then carne asada steak as well. I can serve that with rice. I can chop the beef up and fry it with broccoli. That would be nice. But even so, 3 meats is not enough. I need to go even harder. Because with the same sort of amount of food I buy at the end of round 2, I won't really get anywhere, honestly. So I need to go even harder with food. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Ralph's again to buy even more food, I guess. It's the only way. Canned tomatoes. Canned tomatoes. Alright, time now is 1:10 p.m. Here's what I got back. I got a couple tissue boxes. One here, one there, which is really good. Forgive me. I hate this, but then I also want to eat this. I don't know why. More soup, because I love soup. I found some canned tomatoes. I don't know if they're good or not. Oh, they're actually tomato sauce. Fuck. Oh well, I can make something with that, I think. Well, also, trying out something different in terms of pasta sauce. Some mushrooms, and then peanut butter. Chunky. And then after that, I got 2 zucchinis. I got a pack of red potatoes, canola oil, and then some guacamole. And that's pretty much it. And that's $30. I spent a total of, I think, around $160 for food. Just in the last 4 days. Alright, time now is 1:21 p.m. Yeah, I just came back from Ralph's again. It's good. I feel good. Even though I'm spending a lot of money, I feel good about the fact that I can just buy shit tons of food and I don't need a list to go off now. Like, I don't need a list. Oh, I got these vegetables, I got these starch, I got these meats. Like, as long as I feel satisfied, then I can stop buying food. Because right now, I have enough vegetables, I have enough starch and meat. I think to myself, like, you know, I'm just satisfied. I feel nice now. Like, I don't have to worry about running out of food for the next 6 to 7 days. I think I'm good. And, yeah, it's good. In fact, again, I don't have to limit myself to cooking every day. Sure, I mean, yeah, cooking saves a lot of money, but from time to time, I can just, I mean, I live near a very busy street full of amazing restaurants, so I can just go down there, buy something, take out, and then boom, go back home. It's totally fine. So, you know, I should develop a habit like that. But yeah, let's quickly go over what just happened today. Nothing important happened. I really realized that I shouldn't have come back to the US this early because I feel like an idiot now. There's nothing for me to do. Last time I came back, in the beginning of round 2, at least I got like VIP days, and at least I got to hang out with Thomas. And I don't even want to hang out with Thomas. Thomas is one of the last few people I want to hang out with. But I got no choice, so I DM'd Thomas. Now, Thomas earlier today asked me about the history of Hong Kong and China after World War II, and asked me if I'm familiar with that. And I said I'm not an expert, but I know a few things. Turns out I do know a lot. But later I asked Thomas, like, hey, by the way, I don't have anything planned for the next 2 weeks, so do you want to hang out sometime? And he's like, sure, except I don't think I'll be free until February 16th. Literally the next 2 weeks. Today's February 2nd. So, yeah, I don't know. And then I spoke with Cliff a little bit. Cliff won't be back to LA until around February 6th. And I asked him about a short film, more about a short film. And he said he's going to do his short film earlier in the semester, maybe late February. And apparently he and Miles and Leo. So Leo, I'm not talking about the Leo from my Film 32 class, the Jewish Leo. I'm talking about another Leo whom I've never seen before, who is the writer of the script that Cliff is going to direct. So Leo 2, I'm going to call him Leo 2. Leo 3, actually, because Leo, now Leah, but that's from the world of Hong Kong. So Leo 3. Leo, I don't even want to use his last name, but names just overlap with each other at this point. So Leo 3, Miles, and Cliff, they earlier, maybe a couple months ago, they set out to look for a crew, and they found a crew. They found a DP and some people, but they're not responding. They're all really busy, and they started to get really impatient and pissed. So right now, Cliff is thinking maybe he should not rely on them and find himself a new crew. But either way, I'm going to help out. I also spoke to Cliff a little bit about Roger Deakins and how I'm a little jealous that Aoba gets to meet Roger Deakins, but I don't. And also the Monkey Paw production thing, which I missed out on. But yeah, if Cliff does find sort of an internship opportunity, I hope he tells me. And if I do find one, I'll tell him. But yeah, still, Cliff won't be back in LA until February 7th or something. So I still have like 5 days to kill. 4 or 5 days to kill, not doing anything. To be fair, it's fine if I just stay at home mostly. I'll probably go out and watch movies, explore, adventure a little bit maybe. It's whatever. I realize even though I made shit tons of friends in round 2, at the end of the day, the friends that I really like, I'm close enough to hang out with are Leslie, Cliff, Pepper, and Potter, but don't know what's up with both of them. At least I don't know what's up with Pepper. I can hang out with Potter if he wants, but no pressure. JT's not even here. And that's pretty much it. So I'm still, I have a friend group, but, it's still not the most solid friend group ever. And also Eric and Christian, but I never actually hung out with them before. Aside from, I never went out of my apartment just for the sake of seeing Eric, or just for the sake of seeing Christian. Aside from the time I watched Batman with Christian, that's true. But yeah. But anyways, today during lunch is very simple: cup noodle and a fried egg. I was eating the cup noodle and fried egg, and suddenly I heard a banging door noise in the corridor. And I was like, what? Who could it be? Is it Jacob, the Chinese guy? And then a big white guy with facial hair came out of there. And I just looked at him. I knew there's another roommate, but according to Jacob, it's a she. So what's this guy doing here? So this guy was like, I guess you're not expecting me. And I said, no, are you a new roommate or something? And he's like, oh, it's complicated. So Natasha is my gal, and she is Jacob's roommate. No, he said he is the roommate of your roommate, or the friend of my roommate, and I am friends with Natasha's sister. Some weird shit like that. And I hope they're not here. They're supposed to be gone. And then I'm like, okay. So I later asked him, oh, so you know Jacob? And he's like, oh yeah, I know Jacob. Jacob is the guy who let us crash here. I'm like, okay. And I was eating a cup noodle with fried egg. Very basic college meal. Not even a meal. It sucks. And he's like, oh, it smells good. Basic Californian. He's not even Californian, by the way. And I'm like, oh, it's just a cup noodle. And then he started coughing, and he said, oh, I'm actually from Houston, Texas. And, this Los Angeles. And whenever I come to LA, I get allergies because it's so dry here. And I'm like, yeah, I know, it's really dry here. And I asked him, oh, so he said he's going to leave in about 20 minutes to LAX. And I asked him, oh, so you're flying back to Houston? And he's like, yeah. And then that's pretty much it. And then I never saw him again. And then I heard a very deep voice, a woman's voice, but very deep. I guess that's the gal of his, and then they just left. So that's that. So yeah. That's all. Also today, on the bus to Ralph's, and then in Ralph's and on the bus back, I struggle between whether to wear a mask or not, because while on the second day I came back to LA in round 3, I didn't wear a mask the whole time, but then I start to feel bad because when I went onto the bus today, half the people are actually wearing masks still. And if half of them are wearing masks and half of them aren't, I probably would wear a mask just to be safe. Because A, I'm used to wearing masks. B, COVID is still a thing, actually, albeit very weak. But then while I'm alone walking on the streets, I'll take it off. And then in Ralph's, I don't know whether to wear it or not. I started not wearing it at first, but then I went into an aisle, and then in that aisle, a few people wore it, so I wore it. I wore it again, and then after I left Ralph's, I didn't wear it the whole time. But yeah, it's like I don't know. There's still a good number of people in LA who are wearing masks. I'd say maybe 30%. I thought it's like 5%, but then now it's like 30%. So I don't know. But anyways, I have a mask in my jacket pocket. I can take it out and wear it every time, anytime I want. And it's more of a social thing now. Like, if a majority of people are wearing masks, then I will wear one. If they don't, then I won't. It's more of a peer pressure thing now. It's not really a matter of health or anymore. Health and safety. It's not a matter of health and safety anymore. So that's that. All right, time now is 8:28 p.m. I am very tired. I'm gonna go to bed now. Yeah, at around 5 p.m. I already started feeling really tired for some reason, and I just felt bothered. Not bothered, but like I just felt such a pain in the ass trying to do anything. So yeah, I didn't watch White Noise, a movie I planned to watch 3 days ago. I still haven't watched it. I don't have the energy to watch it. I spent so many hours today just staring at a laptop and just editing my Japan video and editing this and editing that, and I'm just editing so much. I just edited a little bit of my short film. I had dinner at around 6 p.m., which is quite late actually. Rice, broccoli, and beef fried together. It's the carne asada beef, so it's already marinated. And then with zucchini, it's all right. I'd say this dinner is a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6, kind of a 5. Yeah. But at least I'm coming up with variety instead of separating the broccoli and the beef together. I'm eating them together and then I'm adding another zucchini. It's a good idea to add more diversity to my food so that it's less boring. Next time I eat this dish, I'll try to also add some steam eggs and maybe some fried mushrooms with it. Maybe next time I go to the supermarket, I'll buy garlic butter, or maybe I'll buy butter and then I'll crush some garlic in it. And then, I just want to get creative with food because I don't want it to be boring. But yeah, again, 3 days ago, I also wanted to look for job opportunities and filming opportunities, and maybe both at the same time. Job filming opportunities, but it's a lot more complicated than that because even if I want to apply to summer internships, they are difficult to get in because a lot of the damn good internships require submitting a portfolio and applying and all that stuff and blah 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 blah, and it's kind of crazy. So I thought maybe let's just stick simple. Let's just make it simple for myself, and instead of applying to a lot of internships, just apply for a simple college-based, job, like a media department job. Because in the film club Discord server, Betsy said that the media department needs help and they need jobs. So I'm like, fuck, I gotta do it, man. It's film related. I'm getting paid $15 an hour, minimum wage, but still, this is nearly twice the minimum wage of Hong Kong. Okay, I'm eating, guys. I'm bringing bread to the table. Turns out, in order to apply for a job, I need to first sign 10 fucking forms. 10 forms, okay? Or maybe 11, I don't know, but it's student leave form, criminality fingerprint form, frigging W4, I-94, a bunch of forms, confidentiality forms, fucking FERPA, FAFSA, whatever. It's just 11 forms. I can just do it now, but the complicated thing is I have to print it out and hand write the signatures. And if that's really the case, okay, first of all, I'm not going to be fucking intimidated by this. This is an intimidation tactic, okay? A lot of people see this job opportunity and they're like, oh my god, I can do it. And they see that they have to sign 11 fucking forms and they just freak out. Okay, first of all, I will get through this, but still, printing. I don't know. So I need to find a printer to do this, I guess. And the only printer I can find that I can freely print is in the CMD, except the last time I used it, I didn't use it because I didn't know how to, because it wasn't working properly. So I don't know. Maybe next Monday I'll try to go to CMD, sneak into a computer lab and try to print it. If it doesn't work, I guess there's also the college library, but I also don't know how to print in the college library. It would be great if someone accompanies me there, you know? But yeah, either way, I just, frick. So, more complication, of course. I don't know. Aside from that, yeah, I just want to be more active in film club and more active in like these random ass filming opportunities. Because Pepper's doing a lot of them, and I'm a little jealous. Like I want to do those kind of shit too. And another thing is yeah, tomorrow I'll probably stay at home the whole day for real. I had a mini phone call with my grandma today, and I told her I spent about $100 and something on food just in the last 4 days, and she's kind of shocked. But to be fair, I'm starting from scratch. Like, my grandma doesn't have to worry much because at least her home has oil, salt, and sugar. I mean, my home also has oil, salt, and sugar, but I'm also starting from scratch. Even basic things like peanut butter and freaking sesame oil are things that I really need to get from scratch. You know, food in general is more expensive than in LA. And also, given how much food I just bought in the last 4 days, I wouldn't have to worry about food for the next 2 weeks, I feel like. So it's kind of a good thing. I'm pretty sure my next batch of food cycle, I'm gonna spend less money. Definitely not 170, but probably just 100. You know. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I ate a lot of food today. I think I almost reached 2,400, and I didn't even have a lot of snacks. But a peach yogurt, a pretty good dinner. The cup noodle is actually not bad. And boom, it's just 2,400 calories. I'm eating good. Or at least I'm eating a lot, not eating good. Nothing's good in LA. And I guess, yeah, and I guess that's that. Tomorrow there's this humongous 65-point public speaking homework that I have to do, so that automatically means I cannot leave the apartment at all. So that's that. I will not leave the apartment. I have several things to do tomorrow as well. Filming opportunities, trim my toenails. And then of course there's a USC application, and I still want to rewrite the version. So let's hope that happens. I'm gonna start rewriting tonight, honestly. Yeah, once again, I underestimate how much time I actually need in a day. I spent so much time today just moseying around again. I didn't accomplish much today. I really didn't. I read some manga. I read some Steel Ball Run. I looked at this amazing manga collection I have, and I realized, okay, it's a little slanted, right? So I added 2 Tomie books here so that they would be straight. Yeah, I want to find a better way to show off my manga, but then also kind of hide it to be safe from sunlight and stuff. Alright, time now is 6:18 a.m. on February 3rd. Yes. So, I haven't fixed my hair, as you can probably tell. So, yeah, and I'm also in my pajamas, which means that I'm actually planning to do some exercises later. Yeah, on my bed, I'll just do some push-ups, some sit-ups, just some good old exercises. Let's bring them back, boys. Let's bring them back. There's no better time to bring them back than right now. Right fucking now. Just bring them back. Build some good bodybuilding, Build some good muscles. Some abs, some pecs, some chest exercises. Looking strong and fit. Now is a good time to do it. So, hey. Yeah, I slept from 9:40 till 6 a.m., which is pretty good. Another solid, uh, over 8 hours, I'd say, which is really freaking good. Solid sleep. I had a dream where I realized that I needed to film a couple more scenes for my short film, which is scary. And I asked Sexan Guy, Rock Hill Street, which is a band, a pop duo in Hong Kong. I asked them to help me out, and then the woman in the band was not too crazy about it, but the guy was really nice about it. That's pretty much it. But I'm glad, after I woke up, I'm glad that, my short film is pretty much done. Actually, it's not. There's still one bit that I have to film myself, but it's easy. I can just film it myself. Yeah. Yeah. So today, I'm glad I'm waking up a little earlier, so that's cool. So today I'm not going to leave the apartment at all. I'm going to continue this boring pattern of not doing anything because nobody's inviting me out anywhere and all my friends are not here aside from Pepper and Potter, but they're not going to invite me anywhere, so why bother? But yeah, today I have a few things to do today, surely, like the stupid public speaking homework. Last time I got a 33.5 out of 45, which is fucking bogus. And apparently I'm still higher than the upper quartile, which is like 27 points. Wow, this professor is really playing with us, man. So I'm gonna have to somehow be really good at this and get an A, Honestly, I don't mind getting a B for this class. It wouldn't really break me or anything, My GPA is already like super abnormally high, so this is actually fine. But yeah, still, Next thing is I'll continue editing my short film, Cloud Busting. And I'll continue working on my uni apps because February 15th is going to be a lousy ass day, and we have 12 days. We're 12 days away from February 15th. So, yeah, that's my USC Chapman U applications. The final application, including portfolio. So, it's going to be wild. So I should really start working on that. And then another thing is, yeah, I'm gonna continue rewriting the Virgin. I rewrote a little bit last night right before bed, but I was too sleepy. So, yeah, not too crazy about that. But, yeah, now is the best time to rewrite the Virgin, when I have nothing better to do, when loneliness is literally what's happening to me right now. Not really. I don't feel lonely, actually. I feel quite confident. But I feel like in the future, the more people I meet, the less lonely I will feel. So I really need to create some loneliness for myself right now so that I can get in the mood for writing the Virgin. Yeah, I'll watch White Noise. I'll film and edit an album review for my main channel. If I have time, I'll read more manga because that shit good. I'll edit my Japan vlog because that shit good. And that's pretty much it. And I pretty much have an idea what to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because Yesterday was already really heavy for some reason, 2,400 calories. Today I'll have peanut butter toast with bananas, which is gonna be huge for breakfast. So for lunch I'll have it very light. I'll drink some soup, I'll eat a couple gyoza, maybe eat a small sandwich, and that's probably gonna take me to 1,200 calories, somewhere around that. Tonight I'll finish the ready-made chicken pasta. I'll have a steak and some simple lettuce salad, and then I think that's over 2,000 calories, so I think I'm good. So yeah, I have the whole fucking meal today in my head already. Nothing else. Next week is gonna be a little crazy. So I am not aware of what day it is actually. Like apparently today is a Friday. I've no idea, right? So I spoke with Betsy a little more yesterday, and she randomly asked me if I don't mind helping her and Michelle find internship opportunities. And I said, oh, of course I don't mind helping. And then I asked her, so last night I looked into, job opportunities and filming opportunities. Filming job opportunities. But the thing is, if I want to work inside the college as a college student, apparently I have to sign like 10 or 11 forms. I've talked about that last night already. So I double checked with Betsy. I asked her, do I actually have to do that? And she said yes. Unfortunately, yes. So I'm like, oh, fine, I'll do it. But I don't even have a printer. And Betsy said, well, there's a printer at the library. And then I'm like, okay, so after I print it out, I sign it, and then I scan it and turn it into a PDF file and then send them in an email. And she's like, no, you gotta hand it in person. And I'm like, oh, that's why there are designated time slots for submitting those things. So here's the plan for next week, right? So today's Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the college is not open. The library probably won't be open. Monday, okay, here's the plan, right? Next freaking Monday, I'm going. Next Monday, I'll be printing. I'll be signing all the forms and I'll be printing them at the college library, which I've never been, but first time for everything, right? I'll print them all out. And I can't hand them in until Wednesday. So I'll print them all out, sign all of them, whatever. And then on Tuesday, I'll go out and watch Puss in Boots. Today is February 3rd, right? So 3rd is Friday, 4 is Saturday, 5 is Sunday. So 6, and then 7, I watch Puss in Boots. 8, I'm going to hand them in. February 8th, I'm going to submit all my stuff to the financial aid. 9, I really want to watch Eyes Wide Shut. And by then, Cliff will have returned. So that's that. So I'll be watching Eyes Wide Shut with Cliff on the 9th. 10th, also important to note that on the 6th and the 8th, on the 6th, I have a final exam to do for public speaking class, which is probably not even that tough. So note that. And then 10th, 11th, I may be able to hang out with Thomas. So mark that date, 11th. So maybe 10th, I'll go to a Ralph's or a Nijia Market, just a quick Nijia Market on the 10th. And then 12th, 13th, that's into the future. So we don't know yet. But yeah, that's the plan, which means that today, tomorrow, and on Sunday, I'll be completely free. And no, I'm not going to fucking church. I may go out for an adventure tomorrow if I really have the time. We'll see. But yeah, that's all. So I'm still going to try my best to sign all these forms and get a job if that's possible. That's still the plan. So that's that. Let me think of something interesting to do. I guess I've never tried Shake Shack before. You know what, maybe we could quote-unquote adventure to Century City to buy Shake Shack and then come back home and try it. I think that's something I could do tomorrow for like lunch or something, or for dinner actually. I don't know. I've never tried Shake Shack, so again, now is the best time to do it. I'm alone, I have nothing better to do. Let's go. I mean, when I'm into the next semester and I got a job and multiple classes to handle, it's just, when do I even have time? Yeah. That's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah, and then of course at some point Eric will probably hang out with me, with Christian. Hopefully it's more than a Zoom call, so that we can actually have fun. That's the whole point of filmmaking, right? Have fun. So yeah, that's it. Gonna do some push-ups and sit-ups now. Okay, it's 6:51. Yeah, I forgot to note that I'm supposed to return a textbook and some cooking utensils, but I don't know why, but Amazon is supposed to send someone here to pick it up, but that never happened. And they're supposed to do that by February 1st, and right now it's February 3rd. So I don't know what the fuck happened. I'm gonna ask about it, and I don't know, if push comes to shove, maybe tomorrow or Sunday, I can potentially go to the Amazon drop-off spot by myself. I know there's one in Marina Del Rey, and I know it's about an hour away from here by bus, but it's doable. So, yeah, maybe that's that. Another thing is, things are missing. Just my pineapple cakes that I've been storing in my cabinet. It's completely gone. I don't know why. It's beginning to be more and more suspicious, the way my things just get missing. I feel like someone has stolen it. I just don't know why. And then, yeah, and then I just found out my comb is missing. But that has nothing to do with the cabinet, because the comb's always with me. I always have my comb right here. What the fuck? Did the cleaner throw it away? Like, what happened? I don't know, but this is weird. It's fine. Combs are probably pretty cheap. I can buy one in Target. But yeah, what the fuck? Okay, here I'll be trying Amy's organic lentil soup, a can that I bought a couple months ago. Apparently I don't really need to dilute this with water or anything. It's just straight out of the can, microwaved for a little more than 1 minute. And then, yeah, let's hope it's fine, I guess. Oh. Oh my god. Light in sodium. No wonder. This thing tastes like mud. It's very bland. Doesn't taste like anything. It doesn't taste awful. Just very bland. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. Holy shit. There's a cockroach in the fucking timer in the oven. And it's not dead, it's moving. Which might be a good thing. If it's dead, I really don't know how to get it out. Holy fuck. Alright, time now is 2:58 p.m. I don't know what's going on with me, but for the last 3-4 hours, I just couldn't do a single thing. I tried my very best to do the public speaking homework, but I just couldn't. I just couldn't do it. I just get distracted again and again. I just feel tired, exhausted. I feel like this is a side effect of being locked in a room with nothing good to do. Like, this is what happens when I just don't go outside and have nothing good to do. I feel really cold. My nails are turning black. I don't even want to edit videos or anything. I just feel burnt out from not doing anything. And I just don't really feel great. You know, I listened to some music, and there's this one song I listened to recently, and it's called it's by Shadow Community, which is a alias for Midair Thief, and it's just so nostalgic and magical and beautiful of a song, and it's constantly echoing in my head, and it's just really distracting me because it's kind of depressing. Really don't know what to do. Really have no idea. I actually want to do my goals for 2023 video, but it's already February. I don't know. But yeah, I tried listening to music. Usually music really helps me and really bring me on my feet, but it's just not helping me at all right now. And I also want to eat something, except I've already eaten like 1,100 calories worth of food today, which is a lot for LA standards. But I guess I'm hungry because in Hong Kong I would eat even more than that, So I don't know what's going on with me right now. Really don't. Yeah, tonight I'll have the chicken pasta, steak, and salad, the lettuce. Thinking of doing that. God, I'm so bored. I can't wait to be done with this public speaking class. And then I have 1 week of break, and then I'll have another class. And hopefully it's fun. Hopefully my next semester is all fun. Because last semester, with the biology class and the anthropology, I just can't wait to be fucking done with those 2 classes. But I'm for sure going to enjoy Film 33. Hopefully photography 1 and 2 are enjoyable as hell as well. And then there's art history, which I probably won't really enjoy as much, even though art history is interesting, but it really depends on how the professor teaches it. Photography and film, I love them, no matter how bad the teacher is. I'm still gonna love it. And I know the professor for Film 33 is gonna be good. The Mexican guy, he's really good. Really strict, but really good, I guess, from what I've heard. But yeah. I feel so cold. Why the fuck is it so cold outside? Jesus, why is it so cold? Like, even in my room, it's so cold. It's 19 degrees Celsius. It feels worse than that. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like 12 or 13 degrees. Alright, so today I'm gonna cook steak again for the 50th, 60th something time. But this time it's going to be a little different. So I've been cooking steaks ever since March 2022. And I've been doing it wrong the whole time. Because I add oil first, and then I add the steak, and then salt and pepper. And I wish I have butter or garlic. I mean, I have garlic actually, but I'm not going to use it today, I guess. I don't have basil or thyme or anything like that. But the steaks I cook are always very bland and rubbery, and they're edible, but just not great, right? So today I'm going to cook the steaks my mom's way. So first of all, I will not add oil. Even if I do, I'll do it at the very, very end. I'll turn it to high heat, right? So grab a piece of steak. Make sure hands are clean. I'll grab a piece of steak. And then just plop it on there. Yep, just do that. No oil, nothing. Okay, once in a while I push it around. Yeah, remain high heat. Right? Real high. I sort of do this, I push it around. Just add some light. It's so dusty here. Like every time I turn on the lights, it just looks like it's snowing. Alright. And then we flip. Okay. We push it around, right? We push it around. Again, high heat, make it even higher so that it's almost burnt. This is not the right kind of steak though. This is cheap steak, so it doesn't have that nice brown color to it, I guess. Because I tried this method at my home. Oh my god, the cockroach is still in there. There's a cockroach inside the fucking timer of the oven. I hate this place. Okay. Okay. And then... Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. At this rate, we start to go mid-heat. And then we add just a dash of oil, just a tiny bit. Oh my god, that's a lot. Did not mean for that. And then we add some salt. And then we add some pepper. Okay, let's flip it. Some salt. Some pepper. Alright, let's try the steak. Honestly, I can't really tell the difference between this steak and the steak I always used to cook in LA. I guess it's because the beef is literally not as good as the beef I used in Hong Kong, and also it's water thin steak and I cooked it for too long, so now it's basically well done. And also it's salt and pepper, it's nothing fancy, so yeah. Alright, time now 7:22 p.m. Yeah, I just don't know what's going on with me today. I just moseyed around for like 4 hours and didn't do anything, and I feel very fed up and bloated, and I just don't have the motivation to do anything really. I really toughened myself. Really pushed myself to write a bullet point list, a script for my review, film it, and edit it, and then I proceeded to finish writing the outline for the stupid speech that I have to make for my public speaking class, and then I'm gonna have to do a PowerPoint and the speech itself later, and I just have no energy to do that at all. After filming the review, a guy came, the same black guy I saw the first day I came back, who scooped the radioactive Frankenstein shit out of my toilet. He came back to fix the sink because last night I filed a maintenance request to ask someone to fix the sink because for 5 days straight the sink has been clogged, and I never really cared. I mean, I do care, but I mean, there's another sink, I could use that, even though it's not as convenient. But anyways, he fixed it, he wore shoes inside, and he doesn't seem to be in a fantastic mood. I told him, oh, by the way, can you, is it okay if you take off your shoes? And he's like, oh, okay. So he took off his shoes, and then he fixed the sink, and apparently it's because there are rocks in the sink, like somebody threw rocks in there, like pebbles, about the size of this, maybe. Like there were like 4 rocks, and he said you can't throw rocks in there, and hard stuff like rice and coffee grain and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, but I really never threw rocks in there, so I don't know how did the rocks end up there. Is it like the new roommate? What happened? So yeah, I threw them away. Cooking was a bit of a disappointment today. I cooked steak and I wanted to use the new method, the method my mom used, but it's a different cut of beef, and I don't know, I just don't have the it's different cut of beef, it's different quality, and I don't have the butter and the garlic and the thyme and the basil, and it just tastes like normal regular steak that I cook myself for like 30 something, 40 something times already. It's just bland and rubbery, and then I had a pile of lettuce for salad, and then the pasta. Turns out it's just a little bit like the pre-cooked, the ready-made chicken pasta. Apparently, it's a lot smaller than I thought it is, and so it's just a little bit, and that's my starch. And I microwaved it for 1.5 minutes, and of course the pasta fucking exploded, just a little bit. The whole thing, it didn't explode the whole thing, just some of the sauce all over the microwave, and I had to clean that up. So yeah, it was kind of a disaster. Like a 5 out of 10, maybe 6 out of 10 dinner, really. So yeah, I'm running out of time again, and I don't think I have time to watch White Noise again. Fuck. I just can't wait to be done with this stupid homework. I'm just so done with classes that I don't want to take because I don't want to. And I'm only taking because of GE. So yeah, after art history next semester, I'm done with GE classes, okay? I'm done. To be fair, art history shouldn't be uninteresting. It's just this public speaking is just one of the stupidest things I have to take. Oh my god, I'm just not enjoying this at all. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I don't know why, man. Like, I guess, I don't know, I just feel so bloated and stuck and everything. I just feel like this is one of the effects of not having anything to do, but also having things to do. Like, I just don't go anywhere. I don't have to meet up with anyone. I don't have obligations. I don't have short films to make and stuff like that. I don't need to meet people now. But it's kind of stress-free, but at the same time it's also a little annoying because I got homework still. Just a little annoying, just a tad bit. And I'm just stuck here, just not having much to do, and it's bad. Like, at least in quarantine, I'm stuck in a room for 7 days, and it felt like nothing. And that's mainly because I knew that this quarantine will end, and immediately afterwards, I'm gonna meet up with a bunch of people, like Leia and Pink and everything. But this seems endless. Like, I don't know when is the next time something is gonna happen. I guess, you know how round 2, in the beginning of round 2, nothing happened for like 2 weeks straight, and I was really bored, and I wanted to go to church just because. Just because I get to meet people. I may have to resort to that, but I also really don't want to, so I'm not gonna. But I should have something to look forward to. Like by the end of August, for round 2, the thing I look forward to the most is semester beginning. I even at some point thought like, oh my god, nothing's gonna happen in round 2. It's gonna be really like dull. But actually not really, you know? The moment the semester began, it's just very eventful for me. I just hope it's the same for me here. I just hope. Yeah, the thing I look forward to right now is really the semester opening, which is February 13th, so I have 10 days. But actually though, if there's one thing that's gonna happen, is next Tuesday, no, actually that's Thursday. Next Thursday, I'm gonna watch Eyes Wide Shut with Cliff, so that's a thing, and then maybe we can have a lunch together or something. You know, because I'm just so goddamn bored with things. So yeah, that's next Thursday, and that's still how many days later? Like 6 days later. So it's just gonna be gray, barren, nothing. I hope Pepper's having a great time. I hope Pepper's probably partying or drinking or smoking weed or doing crack cocaine, fucking 4 men at once as I'm speaking right now. Like, or maybe she's not. Maybe she's also like secretly working in a feature film, or like maybe she's interning for Jordan Peele or something. Like maybe she's gotten a new job. You know, maybe she's gotten a new job at a new well and she's earning bucks. Maybe she's decorated her whole apartment in like golden fucking decorations. Like, I don't give a shit, okay? I'm gonna find a more interesting person than her. I'm gonna find a more interesting person than Pepper, and it's gonna rock. Okay, it's gonna be amazing. I'm going to not speak to her. I'm not gonna speak to Pepper, nor am I gonna speak to that set girl, and sort of create this mysterious aura purposefully, so that I would get into her even more. Like, that's the way to go. Just goddamn, I feel it's already 7:30. I really want to go to bed in 2 hours. Can I do that?